Evening, everyone. Welcome along. Uh, this was a bit of a nightmare tonight. I thought I'd try out some new streaming software. I finally have, as you can see, I've finally got alerts and things set up. I've finally got that done. Unfortunately, I decided to try and switch over to Streamlabs OBS, and as soon as I tried to record slash stream anything from it, it was awful. I was getting literally about 1 frame per second in my recordings, including webcam and everything, and it just wasn't responding at all. So more than an hour later, I am finally live back with my old software, which I think I'm going to stick with for the foreseeable future. But I've got alerts and things set up. So if anyone follows or anything like that over the next hour or two, then hopefully we'll see if those work, because I'm still not entirely sure. But in the meantime, we're going to get going with a brand new game. Evening, Rob. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better. Hope Rachel's feeling better. Um, this came in the mail today. It's a brand new game from Paytonic Games, who used to design the guy of whom the people in it used to make Banjo-Kazooie and all those classic games of my youth. This is Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, which is supposed to be a sort of side-scrolling Donkey Kong Country kind of vibe, and has been getting great reviews. Um, Okami is a long game, my friend. It's why I kind of want to play it on stream, but I know it would take me forever. So yeah, this is the sequel to Yooka-Laylee, which came out a couple of years ago, which was kind of the Banjo-Kazooie spiritual successor, and got okay reviews. I finally beat it this summer. I thought it was pretty good for what it was, considering it was made on a Kickstarter budget by a very small team. And this is the sequel. Capital B is causing trouble again. Capital B is the main villain that got captured in the first game and got trapped in a book. So this game, rather, the first one was a 3D platformer, 3D adventure game like Banjo-Kazooie. This is a 2D platformer that apparently has really inventive level design, really inventive. Well, it's got really good music in it. It's got tons and tons of classic British humour, as you'd expect. So yeah. The other thing that it does have apparently is quite long loading times. Apparently, this screen, we will be sat on this screen for like a full minute. So yeah. But I didn't want to. Whenever I start a new game, I don't want to just start it and then, just in case I miss the intro or anything like that. I want to actually watch the entire thing. But yeah. So how are you finding Okami, Rob? That's Capital B, Gru. That is Capital B. He's the villain of the piece. Whoa, we've arrived in the Royal Stingdom. So this is the book that Capital B got sealed in at the end of Yooka-Laylee 1. Oh, there he is. Aha, it's the dynamic duo. Capital B, we're here to take you down again. This is a new character. Yooka and Laylee, you're here. Help me stop Capital B. He's created a bee mind control device. The hive mind. Oh, of course it's the hive mind. Sounds fancy. Should we be worried? Yes, he will use it to enslave all the bees in the Royal Stingdom. The last thing Capital B needs is a larger workforce. Yeah, so Capital B is meant to be like a businessman, because the whole point of Yooka-Laylee 1 was that they were trying to do a sort of metaphor for their old game company getting bought out by the big businesses. So Capital B is meant to represent all sort of corporations and all stuff like that. I'd love to listen to you lot drone on, but I've got worlds to conquer. Aye, that nearly hurt us. I'm just warming up. Quick, this way. Press B to jump. Oh, why is it always B? Why can't it be A to jump? Alright, Laylee, let's go help Queen Phoebe. Okay. So yeah, this is feeling very similar to Donkey Kong right now. Okay. Well, I'm already failing at this. Use Y to attack or roll attack. Why did I knew that already? Right, the other thing I want to do is first always dive into the options. Music volume, sound effect volume. Is the audio levels okay? Once again, I was finding myself kind of having to wrestle with my audio. I might turn the microphone down slightly. It seems to be peaking a little bit. Hopefully that's okay. Yeah, because I had to change. I transferred all my settings to the new software and they didn't work, so I then had to transfer them all back, and so they're all kind of all over the place. I think we're going to enable classic dialogue. You can't hear as much game volume. Okay, see that I was playing with Sonic Mania earlier. I'll turn that up a couple of decibels. That's a few decibels louder. The music's quite quiet though, because I test my audio levels using Sonic Mania, which is really loud, which is kind of perhaps not the best. But yeah, so I've turned it up a little bit. Yeah, I mean I'm listening to it through my headphones and it's quite quiet compared to the rest of it. So I'm going to change the dialogue to like it is on Banjo-Kazooie and all the original text scroll sound effects. Yeah. Controls, okay. Rumbles on, jump is B, attack is Y, stick and Y is roll, grab with R, swim boost with Y, advanced moves, body slam, yeah, twirl jump, and skip text with L. Okay, that's good to know. Language, oh, I won't change it to Chinese just yet. Okay. I've turned up a few decibels, but I can turn up a bit louder if you need. Ah, Boris, my favourite employee. Yuka will never get past you. No, you bashed Boris. I'm very glad to as well. Try this crushing defeat. Roll attack to squeeze through small gaps. Well, it's nice of them to give us that tutorial after we've already been doing it for a few attempts. Because we wouldn't have been able to get through the first half of that level without actually doing the roll thing that they just taught us. Even a stubborn ape could Y roll attack and then B jump in mid-air. I can roll attack and then jump in mid-air. No, I can't. Not thinking much of the music so far. I'm hoping. Oh, there we go. Come on, give me something. Great, you're here. I've rallied my B-Italian shield to help us. The B-Italian shield. That sounds useful. But let's see it handle this. Time for B enforcements. Let's see your B-Italian cope with real firepower. Come on, can we get finished through this first level? Oh dear, we'll never get past that alive. Do you really need Capital B defeated? Maybe he'd be a good ruler. Laylee is the sarcastic one of these pair. She's very much like Kazooie and Banjo-Kazooie. You chickens. Borrow my B-Italian shield. They'll take all the hits for you. Take them and stop that creep. Whoa, we're all powered up. Come on, Yuka, let's take that. Onwards. Yeah! The shield is amazing. So yeah, the way this game works is that you have access to the final boss immediately. Because the game is called the Impossible Lair, because the final level in the game is called the Impossible Lair. And you can access that right from the very beginning, but it is so bloody hard that you're bound to you're going to die several times. And so you have to travel through the rest of the game to collect more bees for your Beetalion so that you can survive all the way through it to get to the final boss. Cheaters, you wouldn't have made it this far without your invincibility life hack. But you're forgetting something. Time for me to activate the hive mind. Oh no, he's going to hoover up all our bees. He's zapped our bees. Thanks for warming them up. These Beetalion shield guards work for me now. It tickles. I'll use the Beetalion and imprison what I don't need. No! Well, you should have seen that coming, to be honest. Now it's your turn to be mind-controlled, Queen Fleabee. Prepare to become a mindless drone. You monster! Drat, I took power. Wait here while I recharge my staff. Heal and slave the royal stingdom. It's up to you now, Yooka. Go kick his behind. But be careful, you have no Beetalion this time. A boss door. Let's just press up to enter it. Way ahead of you. Try spinning mid-air with Laylee for slower landings. So yeah, this is kind of like Breath of the Wild in that we can go straight to the final boss if we want to, but we will die because we die in 2 hits. Whereas if you get enough bees for your Beetalion, you can die in 30 hits instead, and it's a lot easier to get through to the end of the final boss. It's a really inventive idea. I'm tempted to almost go straight to the Impossible Lair, see if I can finish this game tonight. But I somehow doubt that's going to happen. Right. So yeah, we've got 0 bees. Now the hive mind is recharged, I can whip your butts. We've beat you before and we can do it again. You won't be so lucky this time. Brace yourself. Here I come. Bonk. That was an easy hit. Ah. So this kind of works like Yoshi's Island if you've ever played that. Whereas if you get hit, Laylee goes flying off, and if you can get her back before she flies away, then you get your extra hit back. However, if Laylee flies off before you catch her, then you're down to you die in 1 hit. Come here, Laylee. Come here, Laylee. And I'm dead. So yeah, I think I need some. I think I need some bees. So every time we die, are we gonna have to sit through like a full minute of loading time? Because if so, this ain't gonna be fun. Why are we waiting? I hammered A at the same time it ended. I'm hoping that... Oh, right, okay. It was loading the overworld. Quick, don't just lie there. You must return to the Royal Stingdom and stop Capital B. Can't we call it a draw? He's powering up the hive mind, which allows him to control all the bees in my world. He'll be able to rule my entire Royal Stingdom if he does that. But that Impossible Lair is impossible! We don't stand a chance without your Beetalion protecting us. I think I can help with that. If I can pull out the chapters within the imprisoned Beetalion, then you can go rescue them. Stand back. So yeah, this game has a 3D overworld. She's trying. Uh-oh, it's going to explode! And she's dead. did it. Quick, don't just lie there. Right, let's start by rescuing a Battalion member from this chapter. Leave it to us, Queenie. We got this. I thought I opted for the... I did, okay. So yeah, we've got this 3D overworld, which apparently has a lot of puzzles to solve so that we can... Yeah, so that's the Impossible Lair, and we just got our asses handed to us by Capital B, so I don't think we're going to do that again. So let's go do another level, shall we? We can't climb up. Can we climb up those slopes? Is that a slope? No. Okay, let's just hop in. Chapter 1. The first of my Battalion is inside that level. Please rescue them. Okay, holding X, and in we go. Try timing a jump off an enemy's head for greater height. A well-timed jump off a bounce balloon will help you reach high. There are 5 twit coins in each level. Chase ghost quills for a quill bonanza. Right, so this is basically where it becomes Donkey Kong Country. We've got... Oh, quills! Cool. What's this guy? Oh right, that is that guy saving our progress. That's a nice little effect. Right, how do we get up there? Do we jump? Do we double jump? Can we double jump? Okay, we can spin. Can we roll, spin, jump? Roll, jump, spin even? Hey, we made it. And there's our first coin. See, I've done platformers before. I know what I'm doing. I'm only going to die maybe 100 times per level. Who's that guy? Oh! Okay, so... Well, we failed that. Timer challenge. I'm liking this music. Can you hear the music on the stream? Sounds... Yeah, this sounds very much like David Wise. Brilliant David Wise. Cool. Okay, we've got a bell there. I think that bell gives us back Yooka if we lose her. Okay, we've got a red filer here. Don't know what he does, doesn't seem to do anything. Use R to pick up and throw an object. Can I throw the object at him? I can! That worked! Okay, I can't break those boxes. Oh, we've got the DK barrels. This is basically like if Yooka-Laylee 1 was basically Banjo-Kazooie in it from a parallel universe. This is Donkey Kong Country from a parallel universe. Same mechanics, just with different items on them. Yeah, Laylee, come back here. Can we swing this? No, we can't. Can we wall kick? No. Okay, so through the door. Look, some twit left a coin here. Let's grab it. Yeah, there's number 2. Oh, that's a nice little lighting effect. And hey, look, we got some feathers out of it. Okay, so we've got a thing here. Come back, Laylee. There we go. Oh, gotta get these before they expire. There we go. Can I smash the table? No, I can't smash the table. What's the point of anything? I'm trying to smash all... These boxes all look so smashable and I can't do anything with them. Like this one here. It's got a big red marker on it. It looks like it's supposed to be smashed. Okay, I've got a door there, I've got a door there. Okay, I'm guessing that you're supposed to wall kick up there, but I don't know how to wall kick yet. So we'll go into this door. Ooh. What's with these ghost feathers? What's going on with those? Oh, you have to get them all, and yeah, okay. Oh well, I got a few. Already loving this. Honestly, David Wise is so underappreciated as a composer. He's absolutely gorgeous in his compositing? That's not a word. Composing. I was once lucky enough to see David Wise live. Video Games Live came to London a couple of years ago, and he... Oh, that's coin number 4, so we've missed coin number 3 somewhere. Ah, okay, well... Nothing we can do, let's just carry on for now. There's our... We'll get Yooka-Laylee back. We'll get Yooka back from there if we lose her, just like we did there. Yooka! Yooka! There we go. Hey! Oh no, hang on, no. Yooka is the chameleon, and Laylee is the bird. Laylee is the bird. I need to remind myself of that. Laylee is the sarcastic, smart-ass bat. She's not even a bird. She's a bat. I'm still in Banjo-Kazooie mode. Into the water. Come on, there's got to be some secret around here. Oh, hang on, was that a secret? Was that a secret? No, it's just bad camera. Oh, we've got a... I still don't know what these things are. This guy's belching out quills. This can only be opened using Buddy Slam with B and L. You mean like this? Oh, that was a 10. Okay, still... Oh, there's a box down there. Don't know what the coils are for yet, but I feel like we've got to collect all of them. Oh, secret door, there's a secret door. The game's pretty good so far. I've literally been playing for 25 minutes or so. It seems like a pretty good side-scrolling platformer so far. It feels so much like Donkey Kong Country and all but name, even down to this amazing music from David Wise. How's your migraine? Is it any better? I felt so bad that you had to leave early from the pub yesterday. Did we win? No, we came about something like 8th or 9th. It was a bit of a car crash, if I'm honest. We didn't get either of the links, and one of which we got the answer to, and then decided that it wasn't good enough, so we needed something more elaborate. Because we thought, oh no, the answer's guns, and then we got the rest of the answers wrong, and we said, oh no, it's obviously butterflies, and then the answer was guns. So yeah, there's the B-Talion. Oh, and we got an achievement. Oh, we got 1, 2, 4, and 5. Buzzerland. Is that the name of the bee or is that the name of the land? Either way. So yeah, Rachel, if you're not aware, this game's quite cool in that it's called Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, and you can go straight to the final boss if you want to. The problem is that in order to get to the final boss, you have to go through the final level, and the final level is so hard that you will almost certainly die within 1 or 2 hits, because that's all you have. However, you collect B-tallions, and like the Queen's saying here, that's 1 extra hit you can take inside Capital B's Impossible Lair. So basically, you've got to damage boost your way through the final boss level using all of the other hits that you get in the other levels. So it's kind of like Breath of the Wild in that if you're good enough, you could finish the whole thing in like half an hour. But I'm not good enough. You could try defeating Capital B again with help from the rescued B-tallion. Or you could search for more chapters in a quest to raise the entire B-tallion army. And remember, you can attempt the Impossible Lair as many times as you like. I did want to test my alerts. I have to wait for someone to follow me or subscribe, and since no one can subscribe because I'm not an affiliate yet, yeah. Unless you're willing to unfollow and then refollow. But I don't know if that would count. What do you think, Laylee? Attempt the Impossible Lair again, or go searching for new chapters to save more B-tallion? What do we do? Let's do it quick. I want to be home in time to watch cartoons. Off on an adventure, are you? Don't let this crate get in your way. Hold R and move to drag a crate. Following and unfollowing didn't count. Yeah, it should have popped up in the top right. I mean, I can try testing it. I don't know if I can test it on my screen here. I don't know if this will just show up on my own thing, or whether it will actually show up on the stream. But we can give it a go. Try that. Did that show up on the stream? Showed up on my OBS. Showed up on my software. It did. Did it make the sound as well? I'm worried the sound might be slightly too long, but tweet, use Y to tail whip or roll when running. It was quite a long. It was the end of level jingle from Sonic 3, so it goes on for about 5-10 seconds. I'll try it once more. We'll see if that works. Boom. You think you heard it? It might be quite quiet. I don't know. Okay, well at least the alerts are working. So yeah, you're listening through Rob's speakers. Okay. Anyway, this is the hub world. So the hub world has got loads of puzzles that you need to solve in order to. Oh, look who it is! It's Trouser the Snake. Yeah, you heard that right. Keep an eye on your wallet, you can. Oh, Trouser, your stupid gate is blocking our progress. Oh, you mean this? Oh, that's just a paywall. Yep, my latest business idea is sure to make me millions. But we need to pass to find more B-tallion troops and defeat Capital B. We're on urgent royal business. Ah, why didn't you say? Of course, for royal customers like you, I'll open the paywall for only a fraction of the twit coin cost. What a crook. We know you're only customers, Trouser. But If you're running short, I hear there are lots of Twit coin hidden in those 6 scattered chapters. Do you want to unlock this paywall for 1 Twit coin? I want to find out what Twit coin means. What can you tell us about the paywalls? Some brilliant genius has erected them everywhere. I wonder who that could have been. If you find Twit coin, you can unlock the wonderful new areas they block. Without these paywalls, people could just wander around for free and not make me rich. Filthy, no good beatniks. Fine. So yeah, it seems like in this game, achievements are known as milestones. Look at the size of the map. Cool. Okay, you can... Another satisfied customer. So you can tell that that music was by Grant Kirkhope because it was covered in xylophones. Something about Grant Kirkhope, he loves using his xylophones. Oh look, there's a breakable wall there. Something came into our screen, it's just screaming Yooka-Laylee. Yeah, it's done by the same team that made Banjo-Kazooie 20 years ago, but they didn't have the rights to use Banjo-Kazooie. So they came up with a new dynamic duo. The reptile, the chameleon, is called Yooka, and the bat is called Laylee. And she is as much of a wisecracking arsehole as Kazooie is in the original games. Factory Fright. Let's have a go at this one. Ding ding ding, ding a ding 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 a ding a ding 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 a ding 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 ding. Some good coils can be spent on unlocking discovered tonics. Oh yeah, I got some bonus tonics for. It's now showing up on my stream that I followed myself twice. I'm so narcissistic. I'm following myself. Okay, I'll maybe see if I can reset that. No, hang on, that's not right. Event list. No. There we go, that's fixed it. Oh crap, what's that done to my chat? Ah! I didn't want that. What the hell's going on with that? What the hell's happened here? Oh my god, it's all falling apart. It's all falling apart? Oh my god. Right. Let me try. I think I may have clicked the wrong button. There we go. Right, are we good? Are we all still alive? Your retina's still intact? Okay. I'm going to stop messing around with stuff and just get on with the game. How does that sound? Yeah, probably not. If the two of you have got migraines and I just blinded you. Blinded by the light. Whitewashed by a douche. Another. What's down here? Oh. Right, I've got to chase this guy. Where are you? And then one more. There we go. Gotcha. Okay, so I've got to find a way of getting up there, and I don't think it's possible. We'll come back later. I'm hoping there are new moves we can get, because again, just like with the Metroidvania games and the Spyro games, I don't like seeing areas that I can't get to yet, because it just annoys me. But then there wouldn't be a game if that was the case. Still not entirely sure what the quills are for. Because apparently this game can get quite inventive with its different tonics. Apparently there are tonics to make it look like a Game Boy, like an N64, and there are tonics for making the game harder, making the game easier, and you get bonuses accordingly. But I haven't seen any of those yet. Admittedly, I'm only on the second level, but still, I want to dive into all that stuff. I think we need to find the tonic lady in the overworld first. Laylee! Oh, I'm dead. You say it sounds cool. I don't know if looking at a giant widescreen HD Game Boy might be good for your migraines. No, Laylee, Laylee, don't run away. Okay, have I still got all my... I've got 58 calls. I can't remember how many I had before. You'll chance it. That's the spirit. Okay, we've got a pineapple. I don't know what this does. Yuka's got a big mouth. Look at him. Look at the... Is it like a... No, there's not a switch I can hit. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm not very good at this, it turns out. I only got 2 hits. Yeah, this is the thing I found with Donkey Kong Country, is that you die in 2 hits, and I usually take about... It takes about 5 hits before I realise that I'm actually in danger of getting hit. Normally by the time I realise that I'm in trouble, I'm dead. Cool. I'm looking for secret passageways everywhere I go. Okay, fire! Okay, so that's not the fire button. Laylee, Laylee, come back here. There we go. See, Laylee loves to wisecrack right up until the moment when she gets hit, and then she flays around like an idiot. Like that. Boom. Yep. Yeah, basically my entire tactic here is just to run into something and then damage boost past it. Which isn't a good strategy for a game. Oh, secret passageway! I found a secret hole! It's the first secret hole of the level. And there's our coin. Coin number 2, fine. I don't care. I got my twin coin. Secret hole, not a secret hole. I feel like I need to have like a if I get to the point where I can have emotes, one of them's got to be just like a secret hole. Because it's quickly becoming a catchphrase of this. Hello and welcome to Adventures of the Secret Hole. And there I am, just hitting myself in the face with dangerous cogs again. Oh. That door is locked and requires a key to open. Well, thanks for stating the bleeding obvious. Okay, we can either go up or we can go down. Let's go down. Secret hole. Another secret hole. Ow. Got the key. I got the key. No, I didn't. Grab the key. Yuka, you have hands. Why are you grabbing the key with your mouth? Hooray! What's in here? It's another coin. Oh, it's coin number 3. Okay, and up we go. It was me. I wanted to take a screenshot of Yuka using his mouth to pick up the key despite having 2 perfectly working hands. I have no idea where we're going, by the way. I have no idea if this is the right way or not. Run! Oh. Okay. Run! Can I hide? That was close. Now can I get back up? Come on, I left feathers behind there. No? Okay, fine. Laylee, Laylee, thank you. Laylee, thank you. Alright, so if I'd lost Laylee, I could ring the bell here to get her back. Oh, there's a secret hole over there. Oh, almost. Ah, but now I can't get back up there. It doesn't seem to be a double jump, which is kind of a shame. I really hope that you can learn more moves as you go, because the fact that there's not a double jump. Okay, Rachel, I will try to ring your beals as much as I can. They say she wants me to ring her beals, if you know what I mean. Nope, can't get back up there. So I saw the secret hole and I couldn't get into it. I tried flying into the secret hole. Okay, into the door or into the secret hole? I'll go into the door. Okay. Well, now I'm in jail. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, and now I can't get back up, and there was a secret passageway to the right, and I didn't even see it. Oh, that's annoying. That was fun, though. Can I go down here? No. It feels a bit Crash Bandicoot at times at the moment. You know, a lot of breaking boxes, a lot of getting hit and dying. Like that. Come on. Laylee, Laylee, do your job. Stop being a little coward. Still don't know what these glowing feather things are for. What was that? Is that? Oh, come on! Right, shall we place bets on how many times I'm going to die before the end of this stream? Because I imagine it's going to be quite a lot, because any time there's a game that is one of those 2 hits and you die kind of games, I tend to do quite badly at them. I'm too used to having games where you get a health bar and you can get hit about 12 times before you die. You bet 1 crisp. Okay, I will take you up on that bet. Oh, you have little faith. Or is that a threat? You're gonna die a lot. And not just in the game either. Hey, look at that, it's my first online threat since I became an internet personality. Although if you're gonna kill me with a crisp, then I don't know. I'm almost scared to find out how you're going to kill me with a crisp, considering, you know, you'd have to get quite creative. Not, I wouldn't put it past you, you're a very creative person. But yeah. I'm now trying to think of crisp murder-based puns. Hey, it's the end of the level! Is there anything beyond here? Secret hole, maybe? No, there's not. Oh, I thought I was stuck for a second there. I thought I'd soft-locked the game. Okay. Battalion. Milestone achieved. Army of 2. Zingari. Yeah, so every one of these bees is going to have a punned name, isn't it? So this is Zingari. I like to think they actually got an actual choir of bees to record that. How long do you think I could keep playing that before it became annoying? Two. The other cool thing about these levels is that you can change them, so you can go back into them after you've done something to them to make them fundamentally different. So this level here, I know because I've seen in previews, you can drain out some water and turn this into a river, and by turning this into a river you can flood this level, and when you flood this level you go back into it and the entire thing is an underwater level. And there's another level that gets covered in honey, so it turns from a normal level into one that's got sticky walls so you can climb up the side of it. Another level I think you freeze over. So it's really inventive ways of playing the same levels but in different ways. And I could, yeah. So let's move on to the next one. There she is, there's the tonic lady. It's me, Vendy. She's a giant talking vending machine with a bow on her head. Yeah, I mean, it's you. I'm here to save your backsides with my game-changing tonics. Oh, I remember those. They were pretty useful. They were actually. They were one of the best things about the first game. What have you got for us, Vendy? Well, let me show you in the tonic menu. Yay, here we go. This is the tonic menu. Any tonics you find in the overworld will appear in here. You'll have to buy them first with quills from the chapters, but luckily this one is a freebie. So that's why we buy that's why we get the quills. Press A to unlock one if you've collected enough quills. Try it now. Press A. Are you sure you want to unlock the catchy tonic for 0 quills? Great job. You've purchased your first tonic. Press A to select it. Press A to equip it. Excellent job. You've equipped the catchy tonic. This one will mean Laylee doesn't scare off as easily inside the chapters, giving you longer to save her, Yooka. Who are you seeing get scared off, you big chunk of cheese? I love Yooka. No, I love Laylee. Laylee. The bat is Laylee. Wow, thanks, Vendy. That actually sounds really useful. You bet, and there are many more where that came from. If you find one in the overworld, always check back in the tonic menu to see what you've found. But remember, these only work inside the chapters. Boo! Come back anytime if you want to know more about them. Okay, how do we get to the tonic menu? So that's not it. Okay, I'm just pressing the pause menu over and over again. Tonics, there we go. So, I believe I got some bonus tonics. Disco! We can turn the levels into disco levels! Oh, hell yes! Let's try that. So the other thing is, if you use tonics that make the game easier, see the times 0.9 quill multiplier, that means we'll get 90% of the quills we collect because we're using an easier one, but there are ways to make it. Laylee has a massive, massive head. I love these little cheats. What else we got? Yooka becomes bioluminescent and glows, great for both navigating darkness and appearing more impressive. That doesn't change our multiplier. Sorry, I'm just going to be messing about with these for a bit. Yooka-64! A skin with undeniable 90s flavour. Let's do that. Now, is it just the I think it might just be this the model. I don't think it's the entire game. There is a Game Boy skin that changes the entire game into like a Game Boy version, you know, very green and black colours. But let's see if we can find. I don't know whether to go back and test the disco filter on an original level, or whether we should find a new one. Okay, I'm guessing this goes in here, but I don't know where that... Oh, we can now get up there. Ah, right, but let's get that chest first. So if I put that there... Yeah! Alright, more quills. Actually, come to think of it, I've got 800 quills. Why don't I spend some of them? Ah, that's why, because you've got to buy the rest of them. Okay, well, I'm going to remove the... How can I get rid of it? I want to take it off. Okay, remove that there and keep that one empty. Because I don't want... As much as I don't want Laylee to run around, I'd rather have more quills. Pick up berries by pressing R, press again to throw. It's a bomb berry! It's a boom berry! Look at that. So yeah, we can unlock more of the overworld. Is there more? I feel like there's more. Yeah, that's gonna blow up in my face, literally. So we'll maybe leave that for... It's a pagey! Those were the collectibles in the original game, those giant glowing pages. What's this guy saying? Do you want to buy my hint for 10 quills? No. Fine, good luck finding somewhere else to spend them. I will. Okay, into the hole. What's in here? Enemies. Another boom. Come on, give me another one. And then another one. I'll have a vowel, please, Carol. I'll have a consonant, please, Rachel. It's a tonic! It's a tonic kitten! Except, how do we get up there? Can we jump up here? Tonic! More checkmates. What does that do? Adds more checkmates to the chapter. Dr. Puz had a few spares lying around. Oh, so they're the cameras that save your progress. I don't think we need that yet. Especially if it's going to give us 80% of the quills that we have. No, I think I'm alright not having that one for the moment. What's in this secret hole? Pidgey! Here come those nice folks. Oh, it's the chameleon and bat. How exciting! My friends and I have managed to trap some baddies in the realm within us. We can help you on your quest if you fend them off. Do you want to enter my challenge level? That seems a bit forthcoming. Let's do this. Good music. Oh yeah. This music sounds like it came straight out of Diddy Kong Racing. It's a shame the challenge was so short, because that was some really good music. That was straight out of Diddy Kong Racing. That had David Wise written all over it. Fantastic job, you beat the first challenge level. I'll call in the flyer squad and we'll alter the overworld. Ooh. Check this out. Pidgey power! Wow. We're anime now. Awesome. Oh, and look, it's the girl with octopus tentacles for legs. Or arms, even. Oh dear. Thank goodness, it's Yooka and Laylee. Watch it, Yooka. It's that accident-prone squid scientist. Having some technical issues, Dr. Buzz? Why yes, it's my latest invention. I was all ready to power it up before I went and misplaced the switch. Don't worry, Doc, we'll find a way to power your massive, ominous-looking machine. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure the switch is somewhere just ahead. It is. It's right in front of me. I'm playing on it. Keep an eye out for it on your adventure. Oh, you mean that switch that's been obviously pointed out to us right now as if to go, look at me, I'm over here. Thanks, Doc. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Okay, oh, Tonic! Tonic! Twit coin! And that one does what? No longer lose Twit coins when Yooka dies. Oh, I didn't realise that we lost the coins when we died. Maybe keep that in mind when I'm going for 100% and I have to keep them all. Oh, these are the achievements. These are the milestones. Collect every achievement. Oh, come on, you can't. But that's a self-defeating paradox. How can you have one of the achievements be get all of the achievements? Because you can't get all of the achievements without getting that achievement, but that achievement requires you to get all of the achievements, and then does not compute. Rescue 2 B team guards, rescue 4, rescue 6, rescue 8, rescue 10. Okay, so that's basically, yeah, so the first 32, 34, 33, wow. So basically you get a milestone every 2 Bs. Assemble all 48 B team guards. So basically half the achievements are just go through the levels. Lower trousers first paywall, lower trousers second paywall, lower trousers third paywall, lower trousers fourth paywall, lower trousers fifth paywall. Get 25 Twit coins. Paywalls, look at the titles for the achievements. Paywalls, another paywall. Last paywall, right? Another paywall, really? 5 paywalls, scum. Mock chain, get 25 Twit coins. You're a big Twit collector, get 100 Twit coins. World's biggest Twit collector, get 200 Twit coins. Twit coin, cryptic, get your first Twit coin. Twit mining, get 10 Twit coins. Twit farming, get 50. Hive 1! Hive 1! There's defeat capital B at the end of the game. Beat a level with just 2 Playtonics equipped. Double mixer. Triple tipple, beat a level with just 3 Playtonics equipped. Just 3. We can only equip 3. Found all overworld Playtonics. Beat a level with 4 Playtonics equipped. Well, we can only equip 3, so that's giving away one of the upgrades. Found and purchased 20 Playtonics. Equip a tonic. Purchased all overworld Playtonics. You're going to have to figure out how to unlock this one yourself. Get a real 4th tonic slot. Okay, so there's one secret achievement, which I'm guessing is beat. Oh no, it can't be beat the game, because Hive 1 is beat the game. So basically half of these are just get through the game, and the rest of them are get 100%. There's nothing really out of the ordinary about it, apart from this one, which you can't get until you get it, but you can't get it until you get the rest, and you can't get the rest until you get this one, and okay, that's options, and these are all the bees we collected. So there's Buzzerland, a Highlands bee that controls rank and formations with an evil iron bee fist. Wow, she looks lethal. And then Zingari, one of the older battalion members known for delivering zingers and dealing with zingers in a former life. Is that a reference to... No, it's not. It's not a reference to the bees from Banjo-Kazooie. I think they were called the Zobas rather than the zingers. Okay. So yeah, so we've got 48 bees to collect, so that means that there are 48 levels to beat. Speaking of levels, Wild Web Woods. It's gonna be spiders, spiders. Oh yeah, you can change your... Oh, that's really good. It gives you the opportunity to change your tonics before you go in. So we're gonna have the N64 skin and we're going to have the disco beat. I'm really curious to see what the disco level looks like. Let's have a look at this. Oh my god! It's a Disco Woods. Of course, you can't really see the N64 skin. It's a bit boxier, but you can't really tell. But yeah, if you go down to the woods today, you're going to be in for a rave. Box. Oh, sweet! I didn't expect that to be a thing. And there's our first coin. Well, what a pleasant surprise. I need to remember that you can bounce on enemies. There's our first spider. Looking all Halloween-y. It is starting to slightly affect my eyes though, if I'm honest. Oh, we can climb the ropes too, that's good. Laylee. Oh, she's gone. I can't do anything with that. I need a bell. Oh well, I'm dead. I'm... Can I turn off the disco filter? Okay. Remove. You lose the 18 coils. Yeah, it's worth it. Oh, it has to... Okay, so that's what it normally looks like. Okay. But hey, look at our little boxy... Look at our boxy buddies. He's even got a hexagonal tail. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it just leapt straight out of the N64. Look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, that disco filter was starting to hurt my eyes a little bit. Hey, Laylee. Right, let's try this again. Secret cannon. Oh, we've already got the coin. Yeah, we've got the coin. Okay, cool. I'm confused though, because it says that if you die, you lose the coin. But we died and we didn't lose the coin. So I don't know what to believe anymore. The world is a lie. Bong. Oh, missed it. What's down here? Anything down here? Yes, death is down here. You can't have secret holes in some levels and then have bottomless pits in others. It's just not cricket. Boink. So you've got invisible barrels to look out for. Well, that seems hardly fair. Yeah, okay, so you don't lose the coin if you die. Oh, maybe it's if you pass through a checkpoint, then that saves your progress. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, right. That's what checkpoints are for. Today I learned what a checkpoint is. Okay, come on, check. No, that wasn't what I wanted. Laylee. Oh, for God's sake. This is going well. I haven't even got out of the first room yet. Stupid N64 Yooka. Boink. Really good. Oh, come on. Laylee. Okay. I feel like I'm going to be saying Laylee a lot. Laylee, got me on my knees, Laylee. There's the bell. So if I run into them, so I can't seem to do anything. I can't attack them. So that's annoying. Okay. Roll under here. Don't get attacked by the spiders, because I don't know how to defeat them. I don't think I can bonk on them because they're so spiky. I can't attack them from underneath. Laylee, oh. It's going well, guys. It's going well. Okay, I'm just going to hammer through. I'm not going to look for any... Oh, hang on. Camera's panning down. Does that mean there's a secret hole down here? I don't think I can bonk on them. No, I don't think. So the camera's panning down. I'm going to assume that means there's a secret hole down here and not death. No, it means death. Death is all around us. Death is coming. The cold, icy hand of the Reaper awaits all men and women. There is no escaping death. And sometimes bell ends like this one here will pan the camera down and make you think, well, there must be some goodies down there, but no. It's just a slow drop into the boat across the river Styx, guided by the hands of the Reaper. Is this going to be more death? If I fall down here, is it going to be more death? Oh, it's the green ghost of death. And his death feathers. And now I can't get back up here because I am just obsessed with death. It's a bit of a morbid fascination, if I'm honest. Stupid spiders. Laylee? Oh. Maybe I will get that tonic that says that Laylee doesn't fly so far away. Oh. Gets very excited by a secret hole. I mean, don't we all? Okay. Okay, if I go down here, will there be more death? Very leafy for death. Maybe it's an environment. What the hell is that? Whatever it is, Yuka's just thinking, I don't know what that is. Let's eat it. Oh, it's a bomb. And hey, look, it's the second coin. We haven't missed one yet, despite all the death. Can I get up there? Please? No, apparently not. I'd say Yuka's supposed to... No, Laylee's supposed to be able to fly. She's got wings, and yet she can't even flutter. She's so lazy. Not pulling her weight at all yet. She just gets hit and then flies away. Different from Kazooie. In Banjo-Kazooie, Kazooie does all the work. She does all the heavy lifting. She does all the... She has all the best lines. Banjo is just a sort of, like, a mug that gets carried around. Laylee? Fine then. Don't need you anyway. I can do this all by myself. Come on. Swing. You're not going to swing? Fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm the king of the swingers, oh, the jungle's where I pee. If I stomp down on that, will it cause death? I can't stomp down on it. If I stomp down on it, hey, it worked. I was expecting to be embraced by death there as well. I feel like there's a secret hole up there, but I don't want to risk it because there probably isn't. Because I am one hit from death at this point. In fact, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to get undeathed by the cameraman here. security camera. Like, I mean, all it would take was for that camera to just look up the way, but no, he's fascinated by the ground there. Maybe he's trying to fry an ant with his laser, and he's just like, no, if I just stay here and focus, maybe I'll get it eventually. Death is coming. But hey, look, Laylee's back. Did you enjoy your nap? Okay, so there's 3. Oh! Look at the symbol on the bomb, and then look at the symbol on the door. I can see. Can you see the cogs turning in my head? I'll figure it out eventually. Boom! I am a genius. Give me all your money. Laylee, Laylee, Laylee. I'm calling out to her like she's an annoying little sister. Laylee. Laylee. I'm gonna have that stuck in my head now. Eric Clapton sings Yooka-Laylee. Oh, that was closer than it needed to be. Okay. Yeah, can you imagine trying to do this entire level with the disco filter? Okay, save, and now we're going to try for the secret hole. Ow. Okay. Really? Okay. I deliberately didn't save without Laylee. So, yeah, we're right there. So if I jump high enough... Nope. Try again. Nope. And now I'm gonna die. I wanna rock and roll all night and play some Yooka-Laylee. Well, this is level 3 and I've already died about 200 billion times. I feel like this is going to be a hard game. Secret hole! We found a secret hole with a bomb in it. Let's see where this goes. Okay, well... Oh. Yeah. I'm going to die and get that back, I think. Because I didn't realise that that bomb was going to go walkies. Laylee? Right. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Let's try and not to die as much. Okay. So we found our secret hole. Secret hole. Laylee, Laylee. There we go. Right, we'll open this door first. Because I guess there's some kind of bomb down there. No, the bomb's in here. I'm guessing there's some kind of door that we can open this with. So yeah. Again, Yooka has perfectly usable hands, but decides to hold a bomb in his mouth. God damn it, Laylee! Laylee! Right, there's got to be some kind of breakable door around here. Can I blow up that door? I don't think I can blow up that door. That seems like a one-way door. It's got spikes on it. That's the definition of a one-way door. That's the universal symbol for a one-way door. Okay. Regardless, let's try blowing up the one-way door. Didn't work. Oh well, good thing we died anyway. So we know that, and the good thing about this game is you have infinite lives. Unlike the Donkey Kong games, on which these are based, obviously, because in those, and particularly Tropical Freeze, some of the levels were stupidly hard, and as a result, I still have no idea how to Oh no, you don't know. Give me back my... Oh. I don't know how you... Do you have to throw the bomb at the, Okay. Can I kill the spiders with that? Well, no, because I have terrible aim. Okay, right. There's another pineapple thing up there. So... Oof. Don't do that to me, spider. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't found a way to kill these guys yet. Okay, climb up and round. That's better. Right. Anything up here? Is there a secret hole? Laylee, Laylee. Laylee? Well, okay, I shouldn't... Thanks for spawning those 20 quills, and thanks for dropping them down the pit of death. Right. I really hope there's a way to kill... Ah, there we go, there's the end of the level, but instead of going to the end of the level, let's skip the end of the level and see what's around here. There's the 5th coin. Well, we didn't find coins 3 or 4, but we found the 5th one. Oh, we did find coin 3. Okay, right. Easy does it. Easy does it. One hit and we're dead. There we go. Boom. We get to hear the beat chorus again. Buzza can. Okay. Everyone sing along. I can't decide if that's the cutest sound I've ever heard or the most annoying. Oh, it's brilliant. I started singing and I lost a viewer. That's brilliant. That was enough to make people go, yeah, that's enough for me. It might have been Rob even. Although I don't know if you shoot yourself in your home, does Twitch realise and count it as the loss of a viewer? Right. Okay, so where can I do this? Can I put the box in the hole? Can the box go in the hole? Box goes in hole, and what? Well, it would seem like the logical outcome of that would be we could hop over the fence now, except for the fact that we've just opened up a gap in the fence. So what was the point of all of that? I'm so confused. Here we are with level 4. Shall we keep the N64 tonic on, or do you think we should have our boy and girl in all their HD glory again? Because we had the disco filter on. The chapter's coming down with a fever. The only cure is more disco. Or should we take him back to the HD beauties that they are? I quite like the retro feel. And until we find the Game Boy filter, which is going to drive us absolutely mad, I think we'll stick with the N64 one for now. What's with these? Can I eat these flowers? No? Okay, we'll just hop into the next level. So, frantic fountains. Oh god, it's going to be a water level, isn't it? Do 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 do. Ba da 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 da. Ba da da ba da 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 da. I am going to drown so much in this because I'm crap at all water levels. Yep, this is David Wise. Sounds very Donkey Kong. Oh, there's our first coin, straight away. Our first twit. Hey, come here. This is quite a cool little mechanic with the water fountains. I like that you don't, you kind of sink into them a bit. Oh, we lost our chance of the final pearl. Okay. Oh yeah, the lampshades have extra quills in them. I need to remember that. The thing is, when they're that far away from the screen, it's kind of hard to tell that they're the N64 models themselves, because they're only a little bit more boxy. Otherwise, it could just be the downscaling of the Nintendo Switch version. Oh, hang on, there's a secret hole on the bottom left. I'll just get that quill. See the trapdoor? Okay, come on. Come on. Incoming! Secret hole! Okay, so we've got 2 coins within the first couple of minutes. That's good. I am an absolute master of the twits. I love this guy just sort of like, just has an absolute breakdown and just like sheds quills whenever he goes. Just like, oh, just take them all. I don't even care anymore, just have all my stuff. George, George of the jungle, George, George, George of the jungle. Oh, what's up here? Oh, it's a bell end. Okay. I'm still not entirely clued up on what all these sort of pineapples and other projectiles are. Can we just... is this just designed for Yooka to just fire at this box? Is that what that is for? Oh yeah, and you've got to fire with the shoulder button. It'd be nice if someone explained to me what all these ghost things are for, these sort of feathers. Oh, almost dropped down a secret hole again. Oh, and now I can't get back up. Okay. Blue guy. Oh! There's the third coin. Well, they heard there was a secret hole. David played to please his hole. Yeah, well, that was actually me. That's a little known fact about the song Hallelujah. Is it was written about me. Those were the original lyrics of the song, actually, of Hallelujah. It was a song all about secret holes. Because you know, who can resist a secret hole? That red thing, I've never been able to figure out how to. So I'm guessing that you're supposed to be able to climb up that waterfall. There's probably some kind of secret thing up there, but heaven knows if I know how to get up there. Okay. Jump on this guy. I said jump on this guy. There we go. I love the noise you make when you jump on him. It sounds like a car crashing. It's just a really loud sort of clunk. Right. Oh yeah, you have to press R to throw it. I keep forgetting that. Hey, I found a way to kill the spiders. Look at me, I'm a genius. He says as he almost falls into the hole. Now, is that green thing there because... is that green thing there because there's a secret down there? Or is that a green thing there because there's supposed to be a way for you to get down there and then get back out again? I don't know, and I don't really want to find out because I'm worried that if I do, then I'll just die. Death. Death is all around us. Do not trust the green things. They only lead you to death. They are messengers of the undead, and indeed the dead. And there's the... Okay. Oh, that's how. Oh, that's clever. So the box gets thrown up by the fountain, but only if you're not standing on it. So you've got to find a way to get onto the box when it's up there. and then jump off and get the coin before it falls down. That's clever. I really like the physics of that. That's really nice implementation of physics there. The box won't fly up if you're standing on it. And hey, we got our first 5 twits. That's the first time we've got all 5 in a row. This level was a lot less scary than I was expecting. Okay, just go up here. Kill this guy. Again, I feel like those boxes are getting in the way of some secrets, but I feel like you probably need some bombs or something to get them. So for now, we'll unlock our 4th bee. Before I finish the stream tonight, I'm going to have one more go of the Impossible Lair just to see what it's like. Appy Dave. I don't even know what that's a pun of. I'm going to record this and I'm going to send it to Rob just to wake him up with in the morning. In fact, I want this as my wedding song. Do you take this man to be your husband? And then there were 4. Seems we're at a bit of a dead end, Laylee. Hey, it's Queen Bee. Yooka-Laylee. They will be buzzing, because I'm going to have to drug them to get them up the aisle. How's your adventure going? Better than the last game, thanks. Oh, are they throwing shade at their own game? Laylee, it's going well, although it looks like we've hit a dead end. Ah, good thing I came over to check in on you. I have an idea. Is it going to be to do with these not at all inconspicuous flowers? It is. Try throwing this frostberry at the water the chapter has landed in. Are you going to do the other one? Or are you just going to leave us there? The chapter will freeze and should affect the world within. Ah, we're going to get our first changed level. Wow, so you think we'll be able to reach new areas? It's worth a shot. Give it a go. Any chance you could do the other one? I mean, come on, you're right here. Can you not just do the other flower while you're here? Come on, it's right here. Queenie, Queenie, come on. Do them both at once. Don't be lazy now. Fine. Oh, the chapter has frozen. This is a really cool mechanic. I really like this. I bet it's like a whole new world. Frantic fountains frozen. That's really cool. Let's have a look at this. And we got all 5 twit coins in the last round, the last one. So yeah. Mid-air roll jumps off ledges, help you breach. I can't speak. Okay, we've still only got the N64 filter on. We haven't got any. What have we got? Shall we do the Disco Fever for the Frozen one? Yeah, why not? Let's add a bit of Disco Fever to it. You were singing along, Rachel. Fantastic. Giving Rob a second migraine. Laylee has a massive, massive head. Let's take that as well. Let's see her massive N64 modelled head. So Laylee is going to have a giant head. It's going to be blocky. Look at the size of her giant bat head. And look at this disco film. It's a bit chilly in here. Look, all the fountains are frozen. Wow, that is actually hurting my eyes a bit. It's so freaky. Oh, and Laylee with her giant head is yeah, it's not the best, is it? Okay, maybe we'll turn off the disco effect for now. It's really an assault on the senses, isn't it? Okay, but we'll keep Yuka's giant head. There we go. Look, it's all frozen. This is so cool. But yeah. Yuka's head is now almost as big. No, Laylee's head. Laylee is the bat, you idiot. Yuka is the chameleon. Laylee is the bat. Laylee's head is almost as big as the whole of Yuka's body. That's so funny. I love that. Because pretty much every N64 game had a cheat for a big head mode. Banjo had it, GoldenEye had it. All the rare N64 games had a cheat for big head mode. Okay. Oh, and the music's different as well. The music's got an icy feel to it. That's so cool. That's the thing. I'm not a fan of ice levels for the physics. I don't generally like slippy, slidey floors. But most of my favourite musical tracks, and we just missed all of those quills. Most of my favourite musical tracks have been from Ice Worlds because the atmosphere that they create is always so good. I don't like slip and slides when I've got a job to do. You know, if I was trying to get to work and I had to walk over a whole bunch of ice, I wouldn't be happy about it. And anyway, do you like to go and slip on slides in the winter? It's like going to a water park in the winter. Why, who would ever do that? Well, maybe Scottish people because we don't have a choice because we live in winter, but... Okay. Right, how are we going to get up here? Okay. We need to wait for the next one. Come on. Come on. Over here. Over here. Hop up. Ow. Laylee, come on. Your head's so big, I'm surprised you can fly away. Come on. Alright. So... Oh, so he jumps when you jump. So that's how you get the second one. Okay. Well, we can't get that now, so... Oh well, we'll just carry on. But this is so cool. It's the same level, but everything's frozen over. It's like an Ocarina of Time when you come back to everything 7 years later and the whole place is different. Secret. Oh, that is a secret hole. Laylee? 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 There you go. You've been rolling a what? Are you talking about the snowball, the cake? Unless rolling a snowball is some horrific euphemism. I don't know what you mean. Or are you doing cocaine? Is that what it is? Oh, are you playing this game as well? Or are you still playing Okami? Oh, look at all the quills. Hey, Laylee. There we go. Oh, stupid spiders. Oh, well. I'm trying to overcorrect for my running around, and it's not doing much. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling with a giant head. Hey, big head, come back here. Again. Alright, so you have to jump on them. Okay. For ages I was wondering what you had to do for those red feathers, which I still don't know what they are. What the purpose of them is. Do they just give you quills? Do you get a special achievement if you get all of them? I don't know. I'm definitely playing Okami at some point next year. Can you jump up the hill, please? Okay. Right, so... Oh, there's a secret hole up the top left. I can see the gap. In we go. Secret hole! Yum. Did that really just say yum? Are you gonna eat them? Are they made of chocolate? Oh. Cool. Oof. So this is the purple one that just decides just to throw all of its belongings away. It's raining quills. Hallelujah, it's raining quills. Cure my ills. Okay, more boxes. What's in the boxes? I love this music. Been on a really good run of games with good soundtracks recently. Like Undertale's was amazing. Ori and the Blind Forest soundtrack was phenomenal. And I'm already really enjoying this. The only one I would say that was kind of meh was Spyro's. But then it was designed to be. It was designed to be sort of uninterferable background music. That's not a word. Unintrusive, that's the word I'm looking for. Now, again, those blocks are supposed to be able to be blown up, but we can't blow them up. So we'll just go through the door. I'm surprised that Laylee's massive head can fit through the door. And then we'll get all the quills. All the quills. Jump. No. Okay, bye Laylee. Okay, once more with feeling, come on. Oh, except we now don't have the ghost. Yeah, we'll try that again, shall we? That wasn't great. No green ghost though, so basically if you do this the first time you get the green ghost. After that you just got to figure out the route yourself. Okay. Why did I jump? Why did I jump? Why didn't I jump? Okay. Rolling, 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 falling on your face. Does the same exact thing. Oh well. Yes, and there's the green one. Cool. Now, there is a secret hole to the right here, and there's the coin. And there's our fifth Waspinson. This isn't going to get annoying at all, is it? Look at the size of Laylee's head. It's so big, it doesn't fit under the stage clear thing. That is so funny. Also, yeah, you can definitely see the N64 skin here. It's definitely boxy. Massive. Look at the size of this absolute unit. Just this giant thing. It's the biggest nose I've ever seen on anything. And I've seen elephants. Okay, I think we'll take off the N64 tonic for now, and we'll keep on the massive head, because I like the massive head. Oh, Pagey. Brr, that was quite the change. Yes, I had a feeling you could affect the chapters like that. I'm sure you could change each chapter in a weird or wonderful way. Oh, now she does it. I've grown you a scorchberry to melt this one so you can change states whenever you like. Oh, that's clever. So yeah, so now we can burn the land of fountains to the ground. And look who showed up while you were inside. It's another Pagey. Well, hello, folks. To press on with your adventure, go talk with a Pagey. I'm heading back to Hivory Towers to rally the rescued troops. Keep it up, friends. You're doing terrific. Okay, well, let's set the whole world on fire. Let's just have them burning in the flames of eternal death. There we go. We'll just leave them just to put their own fire out. We'll take off the N64 gauntlet before I... not gauntlet. Gauntlet? Tonic. Laylee has a massive head. Yes, she does. Can we remove it? Yeah, we'll remove that. Okay, so we've just got a giant head, Laylee. Do you want to enter my challenge level? Let's do this! Because we can't get to any more levels without doing it. Just listen to that music. It is 100% straight out of Diddy Kong Racing. It sounds exactly like that, and I love it so much because that game had the best soundtrack. That's two. Incoming! So there was no time limit, we just had to kill 5 enemies. It seemed oddly easy. Challenge! Win! I wish every time I did a household chore I got a big sign that said, Challenge! Win! Great job. We now have the power to alter the overworld. Watch this. PG power! Get the 80s on. David Hasselhoff coming into town. Oh no, the trees! They're destroying the rainforest! I'm not sure I want to go that way now. You've just completely ruined all the habitats of all the animals that were living in those trees. Ungrateful sods. Oh, what's this? It's a flower. It's a bouncy flower. What's in these? Oh cool, we're a Link now. Just chopping up grass. What's down here then? More flowers. More grass. Oh. Okay, so that's water. That's. Can we water these flowers? Is that what that's for? Yes, we can. Okay. Well, let's water the other one so we can get back out of here. Then there are a couple more on the other side of that wall. Can we take it? If we take it, do we have enough time to get to the other side? Yes, and then we can do this one too. And then were there more up here? I feel like there were... Yeah, there's another one up there. Okay. Trouser has the best voice clips. Meh, 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 meh. Meh, 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 meh. Meh. Do you want to unlock this paywall for 10 twit coins? Sure. Lovely jubbly. And that's a whole other section of the game. Pleasure doing business. You're on your way to completing another adventure. Thanks again to Trouser. And your extortion. Extortion of 2 good characters, one of whom just happens to have a slightly massive head. And you're taking all their money and using it to fund your business of one-eyed trouser snakes. Okay. All the progression today and I got nowhere. Why, did you forget to save your game? What happened? I don't know where I'm going, by the way. What's up here? Another Pagey! Here come my friends! Do you want to enter my challenge level? Yeah, let's do this. I'm uncovering a lot of the world already. I just want to do this for the music. Oh, jeez. Challenge fail. Well, out of nowhere. Yeah, but sometimes you need to have sessions like that where you don't always have to do dungeons in every level. In every session, you just have to do some side quests, upgrade yourself, prepare yourself for the rest of the time. Can I throw up the way? Is that what I do? Is this Space Invaders? It is. Okay. So I was wondering what the challenge was for these. Basically, the challenge is don't die. So this is like Space Invaders. And I've lost Yooka. I've lost Laylee even. God, I'm gonna keep doing that, aren't I? Laylee is the bat. Laylee is the bat. Laylee is the bat. Yooka is the chameleon. Laylee is the bat. Yeah, I'm really happy with this game, particularly because it was only 30 quid, so it's sort of a budget title. So yeah, I'm very impressed with this. Oh, and there's one tiny one up in the top. That's annoying. I know what you mean about too many games to play. Although thankfully, Doom got delayed until next year, so that's one fewer game I have to worry about this time round. How do we? Oh, I have to jump, don't I? That's what I have to do. So I think the last big release of the year for me is oh, just missed. There's a couple coming out on November the 8th. There's a new Professor Layton game out on November the 8th. There's the Hat in Time physical release on November the 8th. And then I think that's it for this year. So at that point I can then just start playing all the games that have released. And then I don't think there's another big game that I want to get until next year when Doom comes out. Depending on when 13 comes out, because that's the other game I've got in mind for next year. 13, the remake of the amazing GameCube shooting game. I can't wait to play that. I'm going to do that as part of Retro Retread. Right, what's this page going to do? Is he going to destroy forestry as well? I love this 80s sort of Danger Zone style music. Is he flooding the level? Is he flooding the level? He is! He's flooding the level! 13 is an amazing... 13 is a Belgian comic book, which is was converted in about 2002-2003 into a cel-shaded comic book style shooting game, and the entire game takes place in a sort of comic book style. So if you shoot someone in the head, suddenly a panel pops up in the top right with like a headshot, and it's a close up of their face. If you fire a bazooka, there'll be a giant word "boom" that appears above the explosion. It's full of things like that, and it is so visually impressive, and it's got a fantastic gripping mystery story to it as well. And look what happened. The river's now flowing, and we flooded the first level, or the second level. So Factory Fright is now Factory Fright flooded. So let's head into this one. Have a look at clips of 13. It's 13 as in Roman numerals. It's XIII. Look up like a trailer or something for it, because honestly, it is a game that you have to see. It's kind of like Wind Waker in that I think the visuals hold up really well because it's cel-shaded. But yeah, that's a game that when it comes out for the Switch, I highly recommend you play it, because it's one of the best shooting games I've ever played. Did somebody leave the water running? Oh, so now we've got octopuses that I also can't attack. So yeah, we've now got a flooded factory. Laylee, don't you dare. Come here. Ow. Coward! I still don't know what Cyberpunk really is. And it's not like I have anything I can play it on, to be fair. Time Splitters remake would be amazing too, but then every so often I hear, oh, they're making another Time Splitters, and then I never hear anything else about it, and it just seems to vanish without trace. It's kind of like how for ages and ages they were saying they were making a new Earthworm Jim game, or they were making a new Pikmin game, and then nothing happens. I'm not sure. Whenever I hear about, oh, this is happening or this is happening, I'll believe it when I see it, because I've been let down so many times before. I mean, you're talking to the guy who spent the last 15 years waiting for the new F-Zero game. Right, let's have a look in this door and see what happens. Oh, we've got our first coin. I think Lloyd for Smash might happen, you know. The way that Sakurai's been talking about how he wants to please all the fans, and Lloyd has been high on the request list for quite a few years now. I think there's a non-zero chance that Lloyd gets into Super Smash Bros. Before the end of next year. I mean, I got who I wanted. I got Banjo-Kazooie, and I am over the moon with that. That's the best announcement I've ever had in a game. I mean, the only other thing that would make me as happy would be if Professor Layton got in, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, yeah. Joker, I still can't believe Joker got in. I really want to play Persona 5 now, but I need to get a PlayStation first. But here's the question. Do I get a... Did you see someone posted, I think it was on the Super Smash Bros. Subreddit, someone posted a move set for the Goose from Untitled Goose Game in Super Smash Bros. And it actually looks really, really good. I mean, it's not going to happen in a million years, but yeah, that would be incredible. So, did I get the coin? No, I didn't get the coin, okay. The crowd of people for the final Smash, yeah. But yeah, the way that Sakurai said that he knows that there's never going to be a game that can get this many characters from so many different companies in the one game ever again. So he wants to just keep working on this game at the moment rather than work on another one, because he wants to make as many people's dreams come true as possible. And unlike something like Sora, where I think the rights will probably prohibit it from happening, I think Lloyd has a decent chance, or at least someone from the Tales games. Yeah, I would love for that to happen. The only other one that I would love to see is Geno, but only because I know that people have been asking for Geno for literally as long as people have been asking for Banjo-Kazooie. What's happening here? Oh, it's an airlock. I don't know, I mean, having spoken to Emily seems to like them a lot, so I feel like I should play them at some point. Oh, secret hole. Oh, it's this mad pink guy who just loves throwing everything everywhere. Wait, okay, Laylee, I'm dead. I am so dead. Boom. Okay. We still haven't hit a single checkpoint in this level yet. Okay, right. Gotta get that coin. It's just a costume designer that got carried away. Is that, is the costume designer the developer of the game, or are you talking about the costume designer being like a character in the game? Because I remember, have you ever seen those, like, really, really short summaries of films and things like that? Like, there was one, I think it was, four people of below average height go to a lot of trouble to return some stolen jewellery. And that was The Lord of the Rings. You know they made the costumes in Final Fantasy games. Okay. By the way, if you're looking for a good podcast to listen to, I've got a couple of friends in America who do a podcast called Smash to Pieces. where they are playing one game for every single character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which means they've got something like 80 games that they've got to complete, and they've done, I think they've done 19 games so far, and the 20th game they're doing at the moment is Final Fantasy VII. So they're really funny guys, and I highly recommend if you're looking for something to listen to. And you can see what games they're playing for each character. It's really cool. That's what I was talking about before I got distracted. So the PS5 got announced today. I want to get a PlayStation at some point to play things like Persona and Uncharted and things like that. But is it worth me waiting to get a PS5 if it's going to be backwards compatible with PS4 games, even though, or given that the PS5 is probably going to cost about, I don't know, £25 million, is it worth me just getting a cheap PS4 and playing that instead? Bearing in mind that I'm fairly sure that they're going to announce Grand Theft Auto 6 for the PS5 when it comes out. There's a checkpoint, that's what I needed. So many bombable crates. Get a cheap PS4. That's a problem, because what is a cheap PS4? Because I'm still waiting for a cheap PS3. I haven't seen a PS3 yet that's been under 100 quid. Because I also want to get a PS3 so I can play Metal Gear Solid 4, because that's the only PS3 exclusive that's never going to be on another console. But yeah. I think I'll wait and see what because again, I have so many games on the systems I currently own already that I don't really want to buy a whole other console just yet, because I just don't have the money for it. I barely have the money for the games that I want to get at the moment. I'm already considering whether I have enough money to get Luigi's Mansion 3 at the end of the month. Yeah, because I love the Metal Gear Solid games, but I've got Metal Gear Solid 1, 2 and 3, and I've never played 4, and I'm not sure if I want to play 5 until I get a console that's more powerful, because you can play it on the Xbox 360, but I feel like that's the least powerful version and it's not going to be as good. Secret hole! I found a secret hole. What's in the secret hole? It's another coin in the secret hole. Well, I heard there was a secret hole. David played to please his hole. Damn it, Rachel, that's all I'm going to be singing now. You're pretty much... Oh, right, that's a good idea. I'm talking about purely disposable income, because I don't really have I have got a savings account, but yeah, I'm talking purely about sort of my disposable income from this month. I'm not quite ready to dip into my savings yet for splashing out money on a PS4. The other game that I want to play at some point that's not part of my backlog and it's not part of the games I own at the moment, but one that I do want to play is Mother 3. Because I loved Earthbound, and there is an official English fan translation, and having waited so long for Nintendo to release an official port, I don't think it's happening, so I'm just going to play the fan translation. So that's probably going to happen next year as well. But yeah, there are too many games! Too many games! No secret hole up there from the looks of things. Am I going the right way? I mean, I think the first part of that question kind of contradicts the second part. I don't think it's possible to do the first one and do the second one. I wish I could die so that I could live forever. You need to get a job as like a journalist or something like that. Or even, you know... No, swim! Okay, I'm gonna hide in the hole. Cool. Oh, is that another secret hole? No, it's not. I mean, I would love that. I would genuinely love that if I could... Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Swim away, swim away. Oh, I'm dead. I would genuinely love that. I would love to have a profession that allowed me to play all these games and, you know, still be able to pay my mortgage. sadly, there's only a select few of them, and they all sort of... The average games journalist's salary is something like 12 grand or something like that. It's something ridiculously low. It's not really feasible. But then there is the thing about if you do your hobby as a job, then it becomes your job and you don't enjoy it as much because it's not your hobby anymore. So, yeah. That's the other thing, is if you're playing something because you have to rather than because you want to, that's the other thing. You're not really... You're not doing it because you enjoy it, you're doing it because you have to. And that takes all the fun out of it. There's going to be a giant cog falling down there in a second, isn't there? There it is. Bell end. Secret hole up there. Another interesting thing, no oxygen meter. Are chameleons amphibious? I thought they were just reptiles. I mean, I'm guessing Laylee's head is so enormous right now that she probably doesn't need oxygen. She just holds all the air in the atmosphere in her giant, enormous head. You know, I used to have the Sonic Countdown as my wake-up alarm in the morning. That was a mistake. I'd wake up every morning with a heart attack. Hey, I got Laylee back. And, oh. Oh no! I died and I forgot to get the 2 coin. Oh. Okay. Well, we ain't getting that now. All these breakable boxes and I've got nothing to get in them. Right. Is it worth it? Yeah, they're only quills. Come on. Don't have to get them all. This isn't Pokemon. Okay. Secret hole with a secret door. Alright, I think these give me a coin if I collect them all the time. There's the coin. Cool. Hey Alex, how you doing, man? No neon sign. Oh. Alex has better things to do with his life. Laylee, stay there. I'll be with you in a sec. There we go. Hey, Laylee. Ow. You had a 4-hour chat with flatmates. What, did you tie them up or something? Jeez, oh. Oh, Laylee. Damn it, Laylee. Time we on 5 to 11. Okay. So I think after this level, I'll have a go at the Impossible Lair and then I'll call it for the night. Oh, I didn't manage to get into the secret hole to get the other coin. Ow. Oh, come on! Why does the switch turn back on when you plug in the power? To show that it's charging. Ow. Ow. A 666-minute movie marathon on Halloween. That's, what, 11 hours and 6 minutes. That's madness. I mean, it would depend on the film, of course, because 11 hours and 6 minutes is about as long as the full extended Lord of the Rings trilogy is. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's I think it's 665 minutes for the whole thing. Yeah, I think Rob, I think that is just because it needs to show you somehow that it is charging. So yeah, I don't think that's I think that's by design. Oh, I leapt up there and then I didn't actually. Oh. And now Laylee has left me. Oh, I feel so abandoned. So many quills. Oh, cool. Laylee, she's back. Now, I'm going to assume you go in this door because that looks like it's not a hole you can climb back out of. This is a brand new... Oh, we can't get in there. Okay. This is a brand new game, came out today. This is on the Switch, but it's on everything. It's called Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. It's the sequel to a game that came out a couple of years ago. It's from the same team that made Banjo-Kazooie and GoldenEye and all the classic N64 games of the 90s. And it's kind of sort of a Donkey Kong style side-scroller. And it's pretty good so far, I really like it. So you play a chameleon called Yooka and a bat called Laylee, who currently has a massive head because, yeah. But yeah, it literally just came out today, and I was umming and ahhing about whether to get it, and then the reviews came out and said it was fantastic, so I thought, yeah, I might as well. Oh, almost made it. Again, why is Yooka, the bat with wings, not able to just fly me over there? How does he know that, Rob? Because you were talking about it on stream about, I don't know, 5 minutes ago. There we go. Oh, the madness. Oh, the quills. It's raining quills and I can't pick them all up and they're all sinking to the bottom of the hole. I'm about to get hit by an exploding bomb. Okay, down we go. Oh, so many. Oh, I'm being chased by undersea mines. Undersea mines that home in on you. That's not good. This is the water level that I was worried the fountains one was going to be. Laylee! Oh, for God's sake. How far back is that going to put me? Yeah, all the way back here. Okay, well. Yeah, screw that. We'll just go straight down. Because it's getting late and I have stuff to do. Like sleep. Okay, up we go. Get these three. Down we go. I'm trying to navigate this with a D-pad, which I probably shouldn't be. I should probably be using the stick for the underwater sections. Ow. Laylee? Oh, for God's sake! This is driving me mental! Oh no, hang on, we got the checkpoint. Okay, cool. I don't know how I missed that last time. Ow, Laylee. Yeah. This entire stream can basically be summed up as, God damn it, Laylee, get back here! Lay. Laylee, you got me on my knees, Laylee. Will you get back here, please? I mean, come on, look at the size of her ears. Surely she could use those as some kind of swimming technique, like Dumbo. Oh, okay. Right, screw you, Lily. I'm gonna do this one-handed. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. There she is. Oh no, Rob, don't start doing that. You'll give me flashbacks to Metal Gear Solid 2. Trap, puke, sip. Trap, puke, sip. Okay, well now I've knocked all the boxes down and it's too high. Oh no, I got it. That part freaked the hell out. Oh yeah, Alex, you're just in time for the best song in the game. Pretend this is a harmonica. Also, look at the size of her head. Look at the absolute unit on top of Yooka there. Giant bat head. It's like a parade costume. Is that the same voice actor from the flower in Spyro? It wasn't a flower, it was a dragonfly. You mean the one that went... It sounded like Kenny from South Park, basically. It was... Yeah, I think it's the same guy. Okay, 6 Bs down, only 42 to go. We've officially done 12.5% of the game, lads. Oh, is that toxic water? Can I swim in there? I can't swim in there. What's this guy saying? Did you know? My buddies and I are hiding around with tips and clues to share. They won't all be as generous as me, though. Some might charge quills. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, that's a good idea. So, I'm gonna save. Somehow. How do I save? There we go. Save and continue. I'm gonna give the Impossible Lair a go, because I haven't actually been into it yet, and I haven't seen how brutal it is. That's the theme song from the original Yooka-Laylee, being played by what I guess are the beat armies in training. Yep, that's the best tune in the game right there. Right, into the Impossible Lair. 1 attempts, 0% complete. Let's give it a go. And then we'll finish for tonight. The Impossible Lair. I love that this is a thing. I love that you can just try the final boss whenever you want. It's like the gauntlet from the end of Gladiators. And basically it's just how many times you can get hit before you die. And given that I die quite a lot, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so it starts with a boss fight. We've beat you before and we can do it again. You won't be so lucky this time. Brace yourself, here I come. That's 1 hit. That's 2 hit. That didn't even hurt. Oh, there goes my first B. Grah. That's 1. Oh, we need to roll under those. Oh, I'm already down to 2 Bs. 1 B. Roll. Oh, come on, I rolled! Oh. Laylee. Laylee. Gotcha. I don't have time for this. Okay, so we beat him. Now it's to do the Impossible Lair with no Bs. We beat the Impossible Lair! Not quite. You deadbeats got lucky, but let's see you handle the next stage of my devious Plan B. Okay, let's have a go. Can I get through, please? Okay, so this seems like platforming hell. 1. Oof. 1. Oh, that's... Okay, that's already... 1, 2, 3... Oh. Well. Okay. So I didn't actually die from getting hit there. I died because I'm an idiot. So I'm not going to count that as an epic fail. I mean, it was an epic fail, but it wasn't an epic fail by his doing. 2 attempts. We got 3% of the way through it. So, you know, progress. I love that that's how they mark it. So it's not how much of the rest of the game you've completed. That is the percentage completed of the game. Is just so we've been playing for 3 hours now, or no, 2 and a bit, and we've done 3% of the game. So those are our totals. 6 Bs. I mean, I didn't get hit. I fell to my death. I didn't get hit. Yeah. So 6 Bs out of 48. 22 coins out of 200 and 7 tonics out of 66. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 achievements out of 40. How many is that? 47. Okay. So yeah, okay. And the map, we've still got a fair bit of the map still to uncover. But I think that was a good wee taster session, just to see how the game was. So I'm going to save and quit and go back to the title screen. I wonder if the save file will tell us how much we've done. I wonder if it'll actually give us a percentage. Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. 1 hour 50 played, and yeah, it just lists our totals. Can we change save file? Listen to that David Wise theme tune. It's really cool. Okay, so with that, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to say goodnight. Thanks for watching. I don't know when I'll be playing this next. I'm out at the pub tomorrow night, so it'll probably be Thursday, and then after that it's probably going to be Sunday because I'm out Friday and Saturday. But yeah, hopefully we'll make a bit more progress on Thursday. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, as always, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Good night.